What's up, guys? Teddy Striker here, and finally, we are one day away from UFC 292. That means today is the day of the weigh-ins. Both guys have made weight, and the ceremony. There's gonna be the ceremonial weigh-ins, and then that's it. So I figured I'm gonna make my prediction right now. And this fight, it feels like one of those fights where one guy is supposed to win. Like the stars are kind of aligning, everyone's talking about him like he's a star and everything, this and that. And the guy I'm talking about is Sean O'Malley, and a lot of people are saying for certain fights actually, whenever there's a guy who's a striker and have a huge chance of knocking their opponent out, a lot of people are oh, I'm kind of getting a feeling that he's gonna knock him out. Like a lot of people are saying that for Gaethje and Khabib, for Paulo Costa versus Israel Adesanya, and for Volkanovski and Yair, and I fell victim to that when I said that Irene Aldana was gonna be Amanda Nunes. And looking back at it, that made no sense. But it's just at certain points in time, you just feel it's this fighter's time to do it. Like how it was Conor McGregor's time, it was Leon Edwards' time, Israel Adesanya, all these guys. It was just their time. And a lot of people feel that way about Sean O'Malley. And when I look at this fight, I can't see Sean O'Malley catching Aljamain Sterling, but due to the fact that in my opinion, if he doesn't really catch him and while Sterling's coming in early, I don't see him stopping Sterling past that, because in my opinion, I think the way it's gonna play out, it's gonna be a first round finish. I just feel that it's going to end in the first round, and I think Aljamain Sterling is going to win. And that could be seen as disrespectful towards Sean O'Malley, but it could also go his way, because I think that Aljamain Sterling is going to come out heavy with pressure, throwing kicks to the leg, mainly, if I were him. Maybe a couple head kicks, front kicks to get Sean O'Malley to back up and pressure him a bit more. Sean O'Malley's going to feint, Sterling's going to back up a bit, Sterling's going to feint himself, and then he's going to go for a shot. Because if he doesn't feint his way in, he can definitely get caught, and I think he will get caught. So he has to be really, really careful when he times that takedown. He can even fake the takedown and come up into a head kick to kind of get O'Malley guessing a bit, play with his mind a bit. But in my opinion, if he does get a takedown, it's going to be relatively easy because of how Sean O'Malley's his body frame is. He's a bit taller, longer. And here, it's not generally in MMA is easier to take down than someone who's short and stocky like Henry Cejudo or an Alexander Volkanovski. Those guys are harder to take down because their center of gravity is much lower. They got a lot of their mass in their legs. And they're just a bit bulkier, and they can get underhooks a bit easier because of how short their arms are and everything. But I think that Aljamain Sterling is going to have an easy time taking O'Malley down, the way Peter Yan did it too. It's pretty easy, not too much resistance. And once he gets at that takedown, I think, I could see him just trying to punch Sean O'Malley to a TKO. But I think eventually he's going to punch him so much that O'Malley is going to give his back, and he's going to give up a submission. And I think he's going to try to fight it off for a bit, but then he's going to tap. It's going to be a first round finish, almost like the Sandhagen one. But of course, Sean O'Malley has a great chance of winning. But for this fight, I'm just not really feeling that it's quite his time yet. And he's not just going to have that Conor McGregor star-made moment where all the stars align. I could be wrong. And by Sunday, I could be eating my words. But I'm going to go with Aljamain Sterling by first round submission. I hope he does it, but we'll see. O'Malley might just knock him out in one round.